In 2004, the merging between AXA Belgium and Royal Belge was finished. But such a big merger is very difficult for the networks. And those who work a lot for AXA were unsatisfied because during a merger, your service, your offer is not very satisfactory for those who work a lot with you. We had to make another commercial animation for the big brokers. And that's the real meaning of segmentation. Because when you have several networks, and on your main network you have 4,000 brokers, everyone can't work at the same regime as the others. And you have to adapt your offer segment by segment and to take care of the degree of collaboration between the broker and the company. And that's what I did. In 2006, the chief executive officer left for AXA's headquarters and there was a change. Eric left Brussels for Athens to become the CEO for AXA Greece. Another guy succeeded him. Someone I had worked with before. I helped for 1 year because that was what we had decided together. And there was a new merger between AXA and another company called Winterthur. Winterthur was a big company in Belgium, so it was necessary to be good and to be reactive. So I helped him, but in fact, when there is a big change like that, people want to change the staff. It's normal, that's life. So I think it was good to discuss that and decide to do 1 year with him and then I would be finished. And it was good to stay during this transition time. So 1 year after, I had to decide what my new job would be. I had several propositions, and I decided to go back to Paris to AXA Bank. And in 2007, I came back here to Paris. And I was in charge of commercial animation for the agents, and I proposed that they work for AXA Bank. In 2006, AXA bought out Winterthur, but as a part of a worldwide plan to expand. And in Belgium, there was a subsidiary named Winterthur Belgium, and we had to merge those two companies. When AXA was merging with Royal Belge, the former AXA was a company with 1,000 people, and the company they were merging with was #1 in Belgium, and then the number of employees skyrocketed to 5,000. UAB was a subsidiary of Royal Belge. When you are merging, you start with the upper levels and then move on to the second level and so on. And UAB was a network in Royal Belge and you had to reorganize several things. For example, we had to reorganize the insurance and banking networks. I was the Sherpa to the director. I am like a free electron. Several men are in charge of different services for the director. He asks me to focus on a strategic problem or merging problems and so on. And I work with the different services. And that means creating policies that make the two companies more compatible. Every director acts how he wants to act. You have directors who are in charge of different services, and when you have a deputy or charge de mission, they look at you as if you were a mother-in-law. In some contexts, it's difficult, so every director acts as he prefers. If he feels it's dangerous, he won't use a charge de mission. I think that my principle or my way of acting in such situations is to focus. To focus on my job, to focus on my questions. I don't reflect on or talk about things that do not concern my job or is not within my job description. So I work on a problem, I have a mission, and I only do that. So I think if you stay in your place, it's possible for those in charge of larger services to accept your intervention.